of a button, you can get connected with people across the globe or learn more information than probably our brains can handle. The internet is a great tool we have. Some of you are probably using it right now to watch this segment, but with great access comes great risks. Michael Kaplan from Phase 2 Advantage is joining us this morning to talk all about cybersecurity and best practices. How are you this morning?
I am doing wonderful. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. We talked a couple weeks ago, and I came to you and I wanted to talk about passwords and how to have best passwords, but you told me it goes beyond the passwords and how you can keep all your information safe. There's one thing that we gotta stop doing, which is clicking on the random stuff.
Yeah, we definitely have to stop clicking on the random stuff. We're at a point right now, we're back in the old days. Having a complex password would have been good enough. Now we get into uber complex passwords that are upper, lower, special characters, whatever, 16 digits long. We're told not to write them down. That's ridiculous. We have password wallets that can store them, but we also have special software now that can go into our computers and harvest that and then break it at their leisure and come back. Now the question is, how do they get back? And the way they get back is because we haven't changed our behavior online. So it's, you know, it's almost like having a safe in your home that nobody can get into. They can pick it up and walk out with it, but then leaving all your doors open, inviting everybody to come into your house in the neighborhood that you don't know. Yeah. That's really what we're up against.
What are some of the things that we're clicking on? How is it kind of luring us in, would you say?
There are a number of things. We have a lot of spoofing software out there that can make it look like text and phone calls are coming from other people. One of the biggest offenders is games online. They have Trojan viruses in them, and a Trojan virus is designed to give you exactly what you asked for. You're getting the game, you're getting all the functionality, you're just getting that little bit of extra malicious code that you didn't ask for. That's now going in and harvesting your system. Clicking on urgency emails, emails we don't know, official looking emails. And really, it used to be back in the day, you could just, you had to click the link and go to someplace. Yeah. Now, it's a matter of simply opening up an email. And if it gets past your email system and it simply opens in your system, now your browsers become infected, your phones become infected, they get infected at home, you bring them back to work, they link. It's a never-ending chain. It's crazy.
A disaster waiting to happen.
It certainly is.
So what are some things that we can look for that'll show us, like, this is a link that you shouldn't click on, this is one that you should?
Number one, if it's really official, if it's really urgent, it's not coming by email. It's coming by regular mail, certified mail. Stay away from the urgency emails, or make phone calls go through not the number that's listed, but start going through phones and calling the agencies directly from what you can find. If you get emails that have obviously misspellings, it looks like it may come from someplace else, you stay away from it. If you're getting these random text messages saying, hey, check this out, this is the greatest new game ever, you know, you should, even if it's coming from somebody you know, because you can spoof that number. It's basically just putting aside everything that you don't know and you don't trust, and doing that call, that verification. Mom, did you really send me this saying, check this out? It's doing that due diligence and not just simply being in that click mode all day long, because we stay on our phones and we stay on our computers. We see, we click, we look, we're in an information age, and we don't stop to check.
For sure. Well, I do want to also give parents a couple of tips if you can, because our kids are getting cell phones earlier nowadays. They're getting access to the internet earlier. What are some tips for parents to give their children as they start getting into the internet and things like that?
Education. Stay away from a lot of the video sites. You see a lot of people going to TikTok. You see a lot of people going to Facebook, whatever. A lot of malicious links there. There are ways to do parental settings. If you're using shared computers, take advantage of that. But really explaining and education is what's going to keep this away. We can try to hide the internet and, you know, build walls around it and tell our kids not to get to it, but that's just going to make them want to go to it more. Sit them down, explain the damage, explain what it can actually do to their credit, to their cards, to their bank, to this, the hassle it's going to cause, identity theft. Education is most certainly the key and parents really need to take charge of that and be responsible, and then they can institute necessary block security measures if they see fit after that.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate you coming and sitting down and educating us today.
It's a
that
pleasure.
first step. We appreciate you so much.
And it's wonderful being here. I appreciate you asking me to come and talk about it.